So here is another situation where disclosure is needed. In this case, you'll see a degree of uncertainty about what has caused the outcome, but there is definitely an error which has led to an unsatisfactory or suboptimal outcome for the patient. Whilst the patient hasn't been harmed, he's remained unwell for a significant period of time, which has impacted on his job opportunities and created some financial compromise. It's not unusual in patient safety incidents for the full facts to not be known when that initial clinician disclosure conversation is being had. And sometimes people will use that as an excuse to not make contact and not have any conversation with the patient and their family until many weeks after the incident has occurred. We will show two scenarios, each involving a delay in diagnosis of diabetes because the facility appears to have lost some pathology results from when the patient attended a couple of months earlier. After each scenario, there will be a pause, giving you the opportunity to reflect on what you've just seen. And then we'll have a discussion about what went well, what didn't go so well, and how we might improve it.
Yeah, no, I need you to do the shift, man. I can't come in today because I'm in hospital. No, please, man. Oh, come on. He's going to end up bloody sacking me. Okay. Well, call me back.
Hi there.
Hi.
What brings you in today?
Oh, I'm sick. I'm just thirsty. I've had blurry vision yesterday and the day before, a little bit, not right now. And I'm running to the toilet every 5 minutes, can't even go to work. Losing a little bit of weight.
According to this, you had some blood tests done last time you were here. I've got no hard copy. There's nothing on my system. Did you actually get them done?
Yeah, you did them. You did them when I came in for the abscess under the arm about 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said...
Right. I imagine it's those guys in pathology screwing up again. You have no idea how often they do this. We've got this system where the results are supposed to come through to my computer. They obviously haven't. So I'm just going to shoot down to pathology and see what's happened to them. I'll be back in a bit. Well, that was a waste of time. So the results aren't there. My guess would be some sort of mislabeling, probably a nurse bung the wrong name on there or something. Pathology have screwed up again. I have checked your results from this morning and you've got diabetes.
What? Diabetes? That's what you tested for the last time, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You sent me home. I haven't had a call. I haven't... No
Did you call at all?
Well, no news is good news. That's the thing, isn't it? Like what?
Oh, okay. Right. No, just in the future it might be helpful if you're to chase up results is all.
So this error that you made, this is like a 2-month delay. Has that made me like sicker? Is that why I've been sick? Is it could it have been, if we caught it earlier, would I not have got sick or what?
Okay. Well, look, it does look like you've got diabetes. So let's just focus on that.
Well, what if I was? What if it was something like cancer or something that was going to kill me? Like
what if how that happened is in the past now. What we've got to focus on is moving forward. So what we're going to do is get you admitted.
Hospital?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't. I've already lost so much work. Okay. I can't lose any more, and you're just killing me.
Calm down.
Me calm down? It's your job, it's your onus. You're the bloody doctor.
What we're going to
I'm the
do...
one with diabetes, and you haven't stopped talking about pathology and everybody else's folder.
What we're going to do is get you admitted, and we'll take it from there.
I don't have a lot of choice, do I?
So I'm going to go get started on your paperwork, okay?
I don't believe this.
So you've just watched a disclosure conversation between the doctor and the patient who's suffered a delay in diagnosis of diabetes. You will have seen that there was no apology for the mix-up that's led to the lost results, and there's no acknowledgement of the impact that this incident has had on the patient by way of lost income and the inconvenience now of hospitalisation. The doctor is all too ready to throw the blame at the feet of other parties. There's no opportunity provided for the patient to express his emotions or to ask questions. The doctor has maintained control at all times by standing over the patient at the bedside, barking instructions.
I'm in hospital. I need you to cover me, please. Just call me back.
Hello again, Mr. McCoy.
Hey.
What brings you in today?
Oh, I'm sick. Just tired. Thirsty. I've been running to the toilet every 5 minutes. I can't even go to work. Yesterday my vision went blurry. Like, not all day, just a few times, but I'm exhausted.
Okay. One thing I'd like to check on is, it seems that last time you were in you had some blood tests done. I have no hard copy of that, and I also don't seem to have a file on my system. Were those blood tests taken?
Yeah, you did them. You did them when I came in for the abscess, under the infection. Okay, you said, I told you my cholesterol, my dad had high cholesterol, my mum had diabetes, so you suggested a blood sugar thing, and I did it, and that was what you did.
Okay, well look, I'm very interested in seeing what they have to say. So let me pop over to the lab, I'll check on those, and while I'm there, I'll check on your blood and urine from this morning. I won't be one moment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so I've just had a look. We have been unable to locate those initial tests. On checking your tests from this morning, it would appear that the diagnosis is diabetes. I'm terribly sorry.
What? Diabetes? Like, you tested for diabetes?
Yes.
That's what you tested for 2 months ago.
We'll look into it. We will be conducting a thorough investigation. What we feel may have happened on the night that you were in hospital, when your samples were being taken, there was one other gentleman who was also having samples taken. What we feel may have happened is some of your samples were mislabelled with his name. There appears to be too many results for him now, and some of those results indicate a high level of glucose, which we feel were possibly your results that had been initially mislabelled with his name. And for that I do apologise.
What's going on? Has this made my diabetes worse?
No, it will have no effect on your diabetes whatsoever. I will say, however, that it is very possibly the reason you have been sick the last few weeks. And if it had been diagnosed earlier, that wouldn't have happened. And I do apologise for that. But there will be no adverse effect on your condition of diabetes.
I just knew it. I knew there was something wrong. I knew it. This has to happen to me, doesn't it? Like, how does this happen? This is a hospital. What if this was cancer or something? What if you, like, how do I even know that this tube that you just looked at is the right one?
I understand you're very distressed, and I'm so sorry. What I'd like to do to get you back to work as soon as possible, first things first, I'd like to have you admitted as soon as possible.
Admitted to hospital?
Yes.
Oh man, I can't miss any more work. God.
Well, what I'd like to do is get your sugars stabilised as soon as possible, and then that way we can get you back to work.
How long does it take to get better?
With these things, unfortunately, there is no guarantee. That's why I'd love to have you admitted as soon as possible. I'll introduce you to our diabetes team. They're a highly skilled group of diabetes nurses, dietitians. I'll be working closely with them. I'm on call all day, so I'll be in and out. I'll be around. If you have any questions at all, just let the staff know. That they'll pass it on to me, and I'll come and answer any concerns that you might have. Additionally, I'd like to let you know that I'm going to talk to our patient safety team about the issues surrounding your earlier results, and a thorough investigation will be conducted. Unfortunately, with these things, they can take time, but I will keep you in the loop every step of the way. And once again, I just offer my most sincere apologies for what has happened, but we will work through this together.
Okay.
A very different conversation to the first. One can sense the empathy as we hear multiple apologies. There is still a level of conjecture about the cause, but it's well qualified, with a clear intent stated that a further review will occur to try to get to the bottom of what happened that caused the mix-up and the absence of test results. Importantly, the patient is listened to. He's given the opportunity to express his emotions and to ask questions. A follow-up plan is established, and it's clear to the patient how he can make contact with the doctor should he have any concerns. Never be afraid to apologise during an open disclosure conversation. Always remember that we have some of the best legal protections of any country in the world for the apology that we provide and the facts that we state during that conversation. If you need help, approach senior management in your facility for guidance. Most facilities have access to open disclosure advisors who have received additional training in the open disclosure process. There are also resources available online, such as the handbook produced by the Clinical Excellence Commission.